It's important to understand that you are the everything of everything, and everything is you. See yourself as a drop of ocean in an endless sea of ocean, an ocean of energy. That's what you are. There's nothing separate from you. There's no duality. There's no polarization. There's no dichotomy. There's no this or that. There's no black or white. Everything just is one. So when you realize that you are source, the infinite, unlimited, limitless, that has to give you an insight to the capabilities and potential that you hold that are irresistible, magnetic, dynamic, absolutely incredible. You haven't even tapped into them yet because they don't make you aware of that, because they don't want you to know. They just want you to get up, go to work, pay your bills, buy consumer products, keep your mouth shut, complain about the government, pay your taxes, go home, stay with your family, celebrate the holidays, and die an early death. And then they're on to the next. They want you to think that you're a finite being having limited experiences. They don't want you to know that you're an infinite cosmic source that's capable of having unlimited experiences, because there's no money to be made from that. You've got to shed all of this nonsense that they have crippled you with. Alchemy is the relationship between consciousness and matter. To alchemize something means to transmute it. Transmute means to change from one form to another, transform. So you can change the density of what you perceive as something negative into a beneficial aspect in your life, like another facet that can help you grow and expand. And from that wisdom, you can disseminate that to others and enlighten their journey, so they then themselves can pass that on to others, like a candle. You hold the flame and they come to you. You ignite their candle and then they send it to others. And next thing you know, the whole world is lit up. Then there's no more darkness. That's exactly what's going on. We are each a single drop of soul from an endless sea of source. We are neither above source nor below source. We are source. We are of source. No matter what religion tells you and politics tells you and people tell you and society tells you, that God is up there and God is over here and you are disconnected and God is an almighty white guy living up in the sky with his one son and all that stuff. None of it's true. It's all energy. There's nobody living up in the sky. God does not live up in the sky. Source is the sky and everything else. You, me, and everything else. Not just human beings, because they've been here long before human beings. So you got to figure their time is longer here, not just on this planet, but in the cosmos. Human beings are the youngest species introduced to this planet. So that's got to ring out to you and speak volumes as to really what's going on here. So instead of trying to dissect the creation of the universe and the origins of God and all that, forget about that stuff. Just forget about it. Concentrate on yourself. There's some things you don't need to know. Some things you'll never find out about because it isn't for you to know. And it is most certainly not for you to try to understand or comprehend on any level. Moral, physical, finite, immortal, it doesn't matter. As a mortal being, meaning the body, you signed up for these experiences, most of them. So enjoy them. Get what you can get from them. And allow that to build your multifaceted character. And then you could take that newly formulated wisdom and knowledge and start passing it on to others, man, and enlighten them. That's how I got to where I am. And I'm a work in progress. 10 years from now, I'll be a completely different person. Absolutely. 10 days from now, I'll be a completely different person. Like I said before, I don't make this channel about me. It's not about the messenger. It's about the message. That's why sometimes you see me wake up and my hair's all discombobulated because I just woke up. My angels wake me up and say, hey, time for a video. I look like I just got mugged. I don't care. Sometimes I'm not clean shaven. My hair's all messed up. It's not about me. That's why I do what I do. I'm not a phony. I'm not a fake. I'm not a fraud. And this channel doesn't have any BS. There's no fluff here. Absolutely not. I'm telling it straight. You are what you think that you're not. That is the great deception. That's the grand illusion, the great mirage. That's what they've been perpetrating on you from day one. You can alchemize anything. You understand something? If you carry something inside you that you are completely oblivious to the existence of, how do you know that it's even there, let alone how you can use it? You can't. That's why they don't tell you about it. They tell you God lives up here. And if you want to know about the universe, ask science. If you want to know about God, ask religion. Anything about society, ask our educational infrastructure or politics or psychiatry, psychology, and all of the other BS reptilian garbage that's a part of their matrix. That's all the same hub. No matter where you go in their system, you're still in the three-dimensional, linear, lateral, holographic, illusionary mentality, whether you realize it or not. It's all reptilian. law of attraction, the twin flame phenomenon, the third eye, chakras, and all that nonsense. It's all garbage. That's why you buy feathers and pennies and candles and incense and sage and all of that stuff online, because you think that's drawing you closer to being spiritual. That's drawing you closer to being commercial and superficial. This is their disingenuous spirituality. If you want to be spiritual, just get in touch with yourself. That's it. Because you're comprised of the same energies that everything else is. You don't need crystals and pennies and feathers and all that stuff. That's what they told you need. Just like they tell you everything else you need and what you don't need. That's why when you look outside the window of the Matrix, you're like, what is that? Oh, that's mythological. That's imaginary. That's paranormal. That's supernatural. That's extraterrestrial. That's fictitious. That doesn't exist. Oh, okay, no problem. And go right back to paying attention to the Matrix and all the projection that it has to show you, which is just more of the same stuff. Politicians battling it out on TV, some Hollywood star sleeping around, and the same garbage that you fill your life with. And then you wonder why it is your life is what it is. Because you're being used as a garbage can. You're assimilating all of the junk, and then you're projecting out that junk, and then you receive it in form of experiences, which are junk. It's all quantitative, no qualitative value. All of these quantitative experiences have no quality to them. They're no substance, none. So you just keep generating more of the same. The more toxicity, dysfunction, you fall into the trap. And they don't want you to get out. That's what the premise of my channel is, to get you to get yourself out of there. I can't do it. I can't do it for you. It's my hope that through these videos, you can you know what? This dude's right, man. I'm sick and tired of just playing the same game, being a fool, being played like I'm an idiot, because that's how they refer to you, as a useless eater. That's how they refer to all of us, because they honestly think that they're better than everybody else. Nobody's better than anybody else. We're all equal in the eyes of God. Remember that, because we are source. So stop thinking that God is outside you. You are source. So if you're going to pray or meditate or commune, do it with yourself, because that's a direct connection. You don't need any exterior, external, outside intermediary or arbitrary entity or source, because you are source. Stop looking for answers and create them within yourself, because nobody could tell you how to live your life but you. Because inevitably and eventually, you are the catalyst of your dreams and the architect of your own imagination. And I use the word imagination as an unlimited expression of your unlimited potential. Even though your imagination is not imaginary, I call it the engine of creation. But anyway, have a blessed day. You are always loved, and you are never alone. You've just got to convince yourself of that. That system hates your guts and wants to kill you. They want you dead. That's why they're poisoning you with their food, their media, the water, the beverages, all of the garbage that you're pumping into your body. That's what they're doing to you. Source isn't going to do that to you. Source didn't place you on this planet to be sabotaged and ambushed and hijacked. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. That is unconditional love. You have to realize it by awakening your heart and opening your soul to receiving these divine transmissions, these cosmic celestial gifts, these infinite treasures that God wants to give you every second, but you're blocking because you're connected to something satanic. Realize it, that they have been getting you to sabotage yourself. And once you realize that, you'll disconnect from that system and reconnect to yourself. And that's when your whole world changes. I guarantee you.